All right, so let's break this down because it's not new. This actually happened on the night that we won our first game, which obviously was the Rams game, but the video just came out recently, so this got really bad. Again, like I said, it was the Monday we won our game, so we were excited as fans, but there was a female NFL fan brawl by the Bengals stadium in Cincinnati. It's actually happened at a local bar. And let's just watch this because this got so bad that they actually went ahead and got the SWAT team in here to stop this fight. Usually they just get a local police. They actually got SWAT team in here. So, starting off right away, you can see, yeah, it just starts with some punches. Some tables being pushed at one another. Then she picks up the bar stool and throws it across the bar. Then again, more punches, more fights happening. I mean, he's looks hella confused right now. I would be too. And then she takes the sign that says, "Please wait here," and starts banging the person with it. Holy crap. And then they flip the table. And well, that's the cops actually. That's actually the SWAT team. So the SWAT team comes in and flips the table. Now, was the SWAT team needed to break up this fight? I'm not sure. As you can see, it does say SWAT on the vest. I'm not sure if the SWAT team was needed to break up this fight, but in all honesty, it got a little crazy. I mean, let's be honest. You have a stool flying that could hit someone and potentially even kill someone, depending if it hits someone in the wrong area, or like in the head or the neck area. Number two, I mean, she's using, again, the stool as a weapon, and also using and I don't mean to laugh, but it's just, like, so stupid that it makes me want to laugh because I'm like, this is just outrageous that this is even happening. But then she uses the sign as a weapon to continuously hit the other person she's fighting. So it's like, actually using your fist was not enough. She needed to also use, her other weapons in that fight, which is absolutely insane. The whole entire bar got trashed. I mean, that's destroyed. That's going to be a lot of property damage, let's be honest. All the food on that got destroyed. It's just... And we won. We got our first win in the season, so I don't know how the fight starts, right? Because we've seen this so much actually at stadiums recently with fights. I mean, you had a New England Patriots fan who passed away because of a stupid fight that happened over football. And I understand, listen, I love football too, okay? It's a very passionate sport. It's a very, emotions go high or low. And, you don't like the teams that are in your divisions, right? Let's be honest. When you break it down to it, if you're playing the Pittsburgh Squealers, or you're playing the Clowns, or you're playing the Ratbirds, and their fans start talking, you're going to be angry, upset, and you might do something you regret. But at the same time, it's like, it's just not worth it. Because now she's going to jail for this. She's probably going to get multiple accounts of not only property damage here, but she's also going to get accounts for assault, using a weapon, or using a stool as a weapon, a sign as a weapon, and it's just all for what? We won that night. She's a Bengals fan. We literally won that night. And this all stems from absolute nothingness. And this is happening all over the NFL every single week now, where it's like, why? People are getting hurt. Some people, obviously one guy got killed. It's nonsense. It really is. Because all you're doing is causing problems for other people who just want to go to maybe this bar or the game and have fun and spend time with their family and watch a football game. I understand, alcohol definitely ruins a lot of things when it comes to fights, and 99% of these fights are because of alcohol, right? This probably was alcohol related. I mean, they're at a bar, right, at the end of the day, right? But it's just like, there's no reason. There's really no reason to, do these fights or even do any of this. Because at the end of the day, what do you gain by fighting someone at a football game? Are they going to come away from that fight and say, you know what? He was right. He was right. The Bengals are better than the Ravens, or the Bengals are better than the Steelers. No. He's going to think the same thing that you thought, or same thing he thought before going into that fight. Right? It's not going to change anything. The only thing that's going to change is you going from a free person to an in-jail person. I mean, we saw that one fight at Cincinnati Bengals Stadium where the guy ends up headbutting a freaking fan after the game's over, another Bengals fan hitting another Bengals fan, and he got like 4 different charges for that. What are you gaining by starting a fight? And I know, again, like I said, most people who are doing these fights are not doing them because, you know, they're in their logical mind, right? Because a lot of these fights are when someone gets drunk, whether it's a male or a female, they get drunk and they do this kind of wild crap and they just start fights. And it's just, listen, I understand, you know, the concept of why these fights happen because of alcohol. But there's got to be some way to stop this because this is just nonsense. All this is doing is causing people to go to jail. Literally, I mean, you got to also think, you know, these people, let's call it, these fans right here, they have probably people who depend on them, right? That's another thing we don't look at when it comes to, you know, these fights. Like, oh yeah, they're going to go to jail for like, you know, a couple days, whatever. It's not a big deal. But oh, guess what? They might have kids. They might have family members that depend on them. And now their family members are going to be, you know, going through it because of their stupid actions at a bar or at a game. You know, there's always different things that you can really break down with all these stupid actions that people are doing. And it's just like, there's no point. There really isn't. And by the way, just a shout out here. I just want to actually point this out. SWAT team comes in, right? Burrow number 9. Look at Burrow number 9. Right? Actually, no, I don't. No, she's getting arrested. But I want to say, I thought before she got arrested, I thought she pushed the cop. Yeah. When he goes to grab her, he slaps the crap out of her. Oh my gosh, I didn't see this at first. Watch this. When he slaps her and her hat falls off. Okay, hold up. He did not even arrest her first. He literally comes up. She pushes him. Assault of an officer. That's another charge. Number 2, he goes, slaps her across the face, and the hat flies off. Again, so now you got an assault an officer charge. And I'm laughing because I when I laugh like this, I'm not saying it's funny. It's not funny. It's awful. But when I'm laughing because I'm like, this is outrageous. This is just ridiculous. Like, oh man, I'm really watching grown-ups act like 3-year-old children at a freaking daycare facility. Like, this is almost a joke. And it's not, we won. They had to bring the freaking SWAT team in to stop this fight. The local police couldn't do this. They had to bring the SWAT team. SWAT team is a very high part of the police department that is mainly used for, like, you know, a SWAT call or something bad happens, really bad happens, and you need to bring in, you know, people who are qualified to deal with really bad situations. And, I mean, to be honest, it was, because this could have gotten a lot worse. Thankfully, and I will say at the gray area here is, thankfully, this did not get worse. Because that right there is a really bad situation. And then, again, it's nonsense. It's really freaking nonsense. And that guy's reaction is my reaction. He's looking at, like, look at this guy. This guy's like, what am I watching? Like, what just happened? How did this all escalate to this? And I don't care what was said between the females. I don't know what was said between the females. Whatever was said does not matter. I know a lot of people are like, well, this happened because, you know, he said that this, he said this, he said this. I don't care what was said. This stuff right here, this needs to stop. Because all this is doing is causing people to get injured. People are going to jail for this. You know, there's damage. And is anyone thinking about the local bar? This local bar just had probably the tables destroyed. They're going to have to get all new tables. They're going to have to get all new everything. A local business is getting hurt because 2 idiots decided to start a fight over nothing. Now local business is going to have to spend more money, and that's going to be out-of-pocket costs, by the way. Yeah, they could sue the individuals. The individuals have enough money to pay for those costs. Maybe not. So now the local business could go under. I'm not saying they will, but they could, depending on, you know, some stupid actions. And it's like, I don't want to say I'm too frustrated, but I am frustrated with these fights. Again, I hate the Patriots. I do. But a Patriot fan lost his life over this stupid actions, over fights that do not need to happen. And even though, yes, I don't like the Patriots, I never want to see a fan lose their life. I don't care if it's a Patriot fan, a Ravens fan, a Steeler, a Brown. I don't care. I never want to see anyone lose their life, no matter what team they like. I don't care about that. And that guy lost his life. He lost his life. He is never going to be able to spend time with his family again because he went to a Patriots game, supported his team, and another fan went crazy and attacked him, and now he's no longer with us. This needs to stop. This needs to stop now. Because this is outrageous. It really is. There is no reasonable, there's no, defending this. There's no actions that are, oh, well, this happened. No, I don't care why it happened. I don't care. I mean, it's almost like, well, like 10-year-old. I mean, it's almost like, I feel like I'm a teacher and I'm babysitting kindergartners. I don't care what he said, did, whatever. Just, as adults, you can't do this type of crap. I don't care that you had alcohol on you. I don't care that you're drunk. It does not matter. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.